Hi, guys, and welcome to today's episode. All right. Today I have something very interesting to share with us. Please know your numbers. Okay. Know your numbers. Know your health numbers. What do I mean by that? Hmm. There are several numbers that you need to know, and we're going to go over them one after the other. Number one, please know your age. Know your age. Now, this may sound funny to some people, but I have seen so many patients and they have no idea how old they are. Waiting be your age. My pikin, that one I no know. But just put 45 sha. The woman in front of you, you don't need an angel to tell you that she's at least 60. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She probably never even saw the need for it. But then when you try to probe further, you're like, okay, mama, your first speaking, how old your first child is? She doesn't know. So please, in case you're out there and you're watching this video, and either you or your mother or someone related to you don't know their ages, you cannot, in fact, you cannot come to a hospital and a doctor will not ask you what's your age. That's impossible. That's impossible, right? Okay. Number two, please know your BP range. Now, some people out there think that blood pressure is just like a fixed number. Some people even complain that today is 125 over 80, tomorrow is 122 over 82. That's basically the same thing because the numbers are not so different. But today, the focus of this video is not on hypertension. So, please know your range. Let me shock you. In 1990s thereabout, the percentage of Nigerians with high blood pressure was said to be about 8%, thereabout, just 8. But by 2020, the number was above 30%. What's causing this skyrocketing of blood pressure? I mean, this hypertension. Several factors, which we're not going to talk about right now. But please, you need to know why, because hypertension is a silent killer. Someone may have hypertension and it's not written on the forehead, you don't know. And about 20, 30 years later, all of a sudden, boom, they're talking about stroke, talking about heart attack, and many other complications that can come down because of that. And instead of people, and several people will be blaming their village people, village people. But there was something they were supposed to do 20 years ago. They were supposed to start having a blood pressure diary, see a doctor, get their medications, start their medications and all of that. But they neglected all of that, and you know, high blood pressure set in and began to show itself after 20, 30 years. That's something crazy. Another thing you need to know is you need to know your sugar level. You know yourself. You know that your father's side or maybe your mother's side, several people ended up with diabetes, and you saw the complications, but you don't care. You eat anyhow, you do whatever you do, and you still don't know your numbers. You don't know your range. You don't. Please, please, and please know your numbers. Okay, know the range of your sugar level. Basically, that's what I'm talking about right now. Now, another thing that you need to know about, for the ladies in particular, please, you need to know the length of your cycle. Very, very important. There are women who get pregnant for months, and they don't know, and they didn't know. That's something very strange. But I mean, probably some doctors who are watching this right now, I would like if you can just comment on this, so that people can hear these stories and know that these things are actually real. People experience this over and over again. Several health professionals, please, you need to know, not just because of pregnancy, also because if you don't know your numbers, you don't know the length of your menses, you don't know if it's 3 to 4 days that you see your menses, you don't know if from that time to the next cycle, if it's 21 days, and then after that month, the next time is 35 days. If it's 21 days now and 35 days later, that's a very big problem, and you probably don't know. And you end up getting married, and someone may be having problem with child getting pregnant and all of that, and they don't know. So please, you need to know your numbers, okay? You need to know your numbers. And finally, you need to know the number of your doctor. All right. Now, the reason why your doctor may not give you his or her number is because they know you are looking for free consultation, right? Um, Getting to hear from a doctor is not something, so it doesn't have to be something expensive actually. For those who have not heard of Mobi Health is an app that is a telemedicine app that you can see a doctor at the comfort of your home. I'm going to put a link in the description below so that you can just download that app, and with 5,000 naira, you, your wife, four of your children can see a doctor up to 10 times in 1 year. Isn't that amazing? So that if you have these questions and you need some clarifications on something, you don't need to spend transport money. Imagine the amount of money you need to spend. Obviously, there are some things that can be handled in such apps, and there are some things that are probably you probably need to rush to the hospital. I don't doubt that. But everyone, in fact, we all need this. All right, please, please, and please, I'm urging all of us, please know your numbers. All right, know your numbers, and as you do so, I wish you all the best. So don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to this channel and help people to hear this, because people need to know their numbers. Let's cut down the rate of these chronic illnesses and the extent of ignorance when it comes to healthcare and getting to know ourselves better. Please, let's help one another. Okay? Information, knowledge, they say, is power. Please, information is very key. Spread this video and see you in the next video. Thank you.